Hello, guys. I wanted to give you guys a little context of the backstory of Radiant because it kind of cut off a lot of the information. It just didn't work on TikTok here. But I just wanted to give you guys some, you know, what is going on in this whole situation. So, in this backstory, so Radiant is in his mother's stomach at this time. But the thing that is going on is that his mother can't take his all of his power, and so she's dying, and she's becoming very weak because she is just it's just too much for her to bear and to intake because he just has so much power inside of him, and it just causing her to have so much pain. But the thing is he's still very weak, so he still needs power for him to survive. And his mom can feel it, and him getting weaker, and him dying, and so pretty much they're killing each other in a sense, and she has no other choice to give her, or she has no other choice to give her energy to Radiant so that he could live. And this is what I'm trying to say is that this is what Radiant is gonna have to deal with. Is he's gonna have to deal with the impact of his mom dying, and he didn't even know. He couldn't even do anything about it. He was just too powerful for her, and she, gave her life by using the last a bit of her energy to protect him. And so the whole thing is that there's a couple that is walking by, and they notice her on the ground, and they immediately rush her to help. And what is going to happen is that that couple ends up taking Radiant shock, or I'm going to call him Jeremiah. I'm going to call him Jeremiah as his real name. And then he's going to be Jeremiah, and he's not going to know anything about his mother, what is going on, how she died, or anything, because she said she didn't want him to ever know that she existed. Nothing of what is going on. She just wanted them to protect him because he is very powerful, and can become one of the greatest protectors. And that's just the story, is that she did everything in her power to stop her son from dying. So she gave her energy to him, and then that's what the whole story is going to be, is him figuring out what happened to his real life, and what he's going to have to overcome, and have to deal with growing up. And I just kind of wanted to kind of put that in a kind of my life, that it's kind of from my life, and putting it into just a comic and stuff. And yeah, that's what these characters kind of represent, but then it's just putting it in a comic book form, and kind of in a cool way. And I like doing that. And but yeah, I just wanted to give some insight of what was going on in this whole situation, because it kind of cut it off. And but hopefully when I make the comic, it will make more sense whenever whenever you guys read it, and hopefully it makes a lot more sense. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope that you stay radiant, guys, because never fear, because Radiant Spark will always be here. And goodbye.